I'm Noko. Today is day 16 of our 30-day yoga challenge where we do 10 minutes of stretches every morning. Today we are doing a morning stretches. I call them bed stretches. I'm going to share with you what I did actually this morning before I even got out of bed. You can do this practice on the floor, on your yoga mat, or in bed. Let's get started. Okay, first thing, we're just going to pull our knees to chest, hands on the knees, and we're going to warm up those ankles. They've been sleeping, they've been kind of resting all night, and they can be stiff in the morning. Reverse. And flex, point, flex, point. Now next time you flex, see if you can spread your toes apart. And when you point, see if you can have your toes pointing towards the floor. So you're contracting the sole of your feet, the muscle right there. Flex and stretch the toes apart if you can. And point. Again, stretch and point. One more. Nice. Now let's make circles around the tailbone. That's a good way to have a sense of how your low back is, because every morning can be a little bit different. Mine used to be really tight in the morning. If you have a mattress that's not good for you, you may have a low back pain when you wake up. Or if you slept in a position that's not ideal for you, you may also have back pain. Let's open our knees wide, and we're going to make two separate circles with the knees. So make sure you're not circling the lower leg, instead it's the knees, making two big circles. That's a great way to awaken our hips, our hip joint. Let's reverse. Back to center. Let's open the knees wide, and we're just going to hold it here. If you're in bed, you can have your blankets on top to just apply a little bit of load onto those inner thighs, stretching the hips, making sure we're not arching the back. We press the belly button down towards the spine. I like to flex the ankles and open the ankles a little bit. And we're going to hold it for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands can be on the knees or underneath the knees, and we're just going to rock side to side. So we keep stretching the inner thighs here, inner thigh muscles, and we stretch the low back muscle as well. So I cannot go really fully to the other side because I have the wall, but you want to bring one leg to the floor each time, each side. Back to center. Let's place the hands underneath the knees, and let's see if we can pull those knees a little bit higher towards the shoulder blades. And now I'm going to bring the right knee in, extend the left leg. Pull the knee in, and gently press into the chest. Out, inhale to the nose, exhale to the mouth. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. 2 more. Last one. Let's pull the left knee in, hands underneath the left knee. Let's extend the right leg out. And from here we extend the elbows, moving the knee out, inhaling, exhaling, pressing the thigh to the chest, and inhaling, exhaling. Again. Two more. Inhaling nose, exhaling mouth. Slow, long exhale. Inhaling nose, exhaling mouth. Nice. Let's place both feet flat onto the mat. Heels are close to the hips. And we're going to start with the arms only. Bring the arms up and back. And if you need to bend the elbows, you can do so. Or you can keep the arms straight. Arms can be wide or they can be narrower. It depends on how your shoulders are feeling. Really be mindful of those shoulders, especially in the morning. Inhaling center. Exhaling back. Inhaling. So you can bend the elbows right here. You don't have to go really far. If you're in bed and you have your headboard blocking you, you're going to have to scoop down into your bed. Inhaling nose. Exhaling mouth. Two more. One more. Let's bring the arms down, palms facing down. We keep the heels close to the hips. And we're going to basically peel the tailbone and lift the hips a little bit. And as we go down, we start from the vertebrae, so the top vertebrae is here, one at a time. So imagine you rolling your spine down. And release. And again, peeling the tailbone, lengthening to the lower back, and lifting up, and rolling down. Let's add the breath. Inhaling to the nose, exhaling to the mouth. Inhaling to the nose, going vertebrae by vertebrae at a time. Exhaling mouth. Keep going. And maybe we're going to be higher each time. It's all about how your back is feeling. Your back's going to tell you if it's okay to go higher or not. This time, let's hold it up. So as we hold up, we kind of working on the hamstrings here, the glute, the low back muscle. So we kind of awakening those muscles. Let's hold it for 4. For 3, for 2, for 1. Let's roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's pull the knees in. And from here, I like to place one hand underneath the head to roll, to lift the head and pull the chin close towards the sternum. So we're pulling the knees in, chin in, and you may feel the stretch in the low back. In the back of the neck. Only go as far as you're comfortable. Let's hold it for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's place the head down. Let's extend the legs and reach the arms up. And here we're going to stretch the body all the way, lengthening, creating space. And pulling the fingertips as far away from the toes as far away from the fingertips. Let's contract all the muscles, contract the thighs, the glutes, the abs, the back, and relax. One more time. Contract, lengthen, contract, and let go. Last time. Lengthen your body, reach in opposite directions. Contract the calves, the thighs, the glutes, the abs, the back, the shoulders, and let go. Let's bend the knees, hands on the belly, and let's drop the knees into one side. So I like to scoop my hips to the left, drop the knees to the right. If you're in your bed, you can have pillow underneath, and find a way where you're comfortable. You don't feel a pull, or you don't feel like you're holding tight, or you going too deep, you pushing into the stretch. Find a place where you feel that you can just relax, allowing the muscle to gently lengthen in your low back. Inhaling nose. Opening the mouth, exhale. See if your shoulders are facing the ceiling. Inhaling nose. Exhaling mouth. 2 more breaths like this. One more. Before we release out of this position, let's tilt the chin gently to the opposite direction of the knees. Let's bring the chin center, knees center. Let's scoop the hips to the other side. Dropping the knees. Hands can be on the belly, they can be reaching out. Adjusting the knees so that they are not hanging in the air. If your knees are hanging, place a pillow, a block, something either between the knees and or underneath both knees. Let's bring your awareness to the low back. Finding your breath, inhaling to the nose and exhaling to the mouth on your own. With the next exhale, we tilt the chin to the right. Or it's the opposite direction of your knees. Your knees are pointing in one direction, chin is pointing the other direction. Nice. Alright, let's meet on our stomach. We're gonna open up the chest, stretch the back a little bit more. In a sphinx, let's start with the feet wide open, as wide or even wider than the mat. And the low body is fully relaxed, so we can just swing side to side, making sure we are not holding any tension. Elbows underneath the shoulders. And you may notice how I'm sinking into my shoulders. So what we want to do is press the elbows into the mat. As we're pressing the elbows down, we're also pulling back on the mat, pushing the chest forward, opening to the heart, gazing either straight at the front of your mat or straight ahead. And again, keeping the lower body fully relaxed. I like doing a heart opener in the morning. It feels really good. And for those of you who are very flexible, you can plant your hands into the floor and extend the elbows if and only if it feels good on your back. So place the hands underneath the shoulders, pressing the knees down. Let's do a cat stretch to end. And a cow. And center. Let's meet into a seated position. Let's place our hands to heart. And today's affirmation is, I will use today's challenges as opportunities to grow. So as you go through your day today, whenever there's an issue, think about it as a way for you to learn something new, to find a solution, to become more resourceful. Let's do a couple more breaths together today. We inhale slowly through the nose. We exhale through the mouth. Let's start by exhaling all the air out. Inhaling nose. Opening the mouth. So think of the exhale as a sigh. You let it go. Inhaling nose. Exhaling. Last one. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide and to support your journey through this challenge. Namaste.